Are we good? Okay, when are we doing this? Oh, it's going out. Okay then. Important announcement. Due to recent economic reversals and the rising cost of electricity, gas, and oil, the light at the end of the tunnel has been turned off. We apologize for the inconvenience. Sincerely, your government.
Listen to this. I just went to the bank to get out money, and it said I had insufficient funds. I don't know if it's them or me.
Oh, that has to do with the credit default.
The what?
The credit default?
All I know is that yesterday I had $500 in my account, and I haven't spent a dime of it.
Well, in simple terms, due to the fact that credit is based on future payment, there is no money essentially to begin with. And since the banks lent out money to people who could not pay, and then sold off the risk to another agency, no one ended up being able to pay. In turn, the banks sold off your money, and now they are in massive debt because of it. Simply, banks bundled high-risk loans with derivatives, or collateralized debt obligations, and then sold them off so they were no longer responsible for the repayment of those loans. Here's an analogy. What that means is, if Bank A lends money to Judy, it realizes that Judy may not be able to pay, so Bank A sells the risk to Bank B. So if Judy were to default, Bank B would pay Judy's sum. The problem then arises when Bank B cannot pay, because all of their assets rely on debt, and they have no real money. Thus the bank ran out of funds.
Oh, okay, I understand now. So what's the difference between an investment banker and a large pizza?
I don't know. What?
A large pizza can feed a family of 4. A bada boom.
Ah, I see what you did there. Hey Jordan, you want to hear a joke?
What?
So, what's the capital of Iceland?
Reykjavik or something like that? Why?
No, idiot. That's $20.
You just stole my book. That doesn't even make sense.
I'm dealing with morons, I swear.
Haha, very funny. I know I'm a simpleton. Just explain it already.
Well, you know what theorists, and political theorists are deducing to be the leading cause of the 2008 economic crisis, right?
No. But not like I care much. It doesn't even affect me.
You don't know how wrong you are. First off, due to the globalization in the economic structure of the world, it actually involves everyone, see? Especially people in America and England. But more importantly, it was basically caused by a small group of rich and powerful people who sold assets back and forth to one another and created a phony bubble of wealth.
And what exactly does that have to do with Iceland?
A lot, actually. Iceland is a relatively social democratic state, and up until 2001, banks were state-owned until the Liberal Independent Party privatized them. It is beyond me why they thought a country whose main economic income is from fishing and agriculture could have a boom in corporation and succeed. Like, seriously, they have different images of fish on the currency. It's so stupid.
It is.
But, yeah. But nevertheless, it led to expansive growth, fake growth, but explosive, which also led to a terrible bust. And during the bust, people tried to take their money out of the bank. The only problem was that the banks had no money.
And what does America have to do with this?
Well, let's do some comparative politics, okay, you simpleton? In Iceland, since it is readily a direct democracy and a social democratic state, there was a vote to see what should happen. Should the banks be bailed out, or should their social services be preserved? Any citizen would have chosen social services, whereas in America, the government bailed out the banks. Inevitably, in Iceland, the economy bounced back, and the employment rate stayed relatively stable. However, in America, the economy did not bounce back, and there hasn't been this much unemployment since the Great Depression.
Shut up. You're saying they took all my money?
And your book. But yep,
Give me back my book.
It was you, the taxpayer, who bailed these banks out at the cost of your own livelihood. At least, That is what John Lanchester and Howard Davis argue.
Man, the credit crunch is getting bad, isn't it? I mean, I let my brother borrow my tenner a couple weeks back, and it turns out I'm now America's 4th biggest lender. Ow!
Sucks to be you.
Thank you for my book back, jerk.
Yeah, whatever. Well, that's the end of the program. Good luck finding jobs. Tim Zavetsky, and I just got fired.